Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Clint and I am in my drum studio this morning, and I just figured while I was here I would do a quick video of an update on what my equipment is, what I'm using to do my drum covers. So I guess I'll start with the drum set itself. It is a Ludwig Classic Maple, and the wrap is a vintage black oyster pearl. The drum sizes, the bass drum is a 24 by 14 inch bass drum. The rack tom is a 13 by 9. If you come around to the back here, the floor tom, there's two of them. This one is a 16 by 16 and this one is an 18 by 16. Snare drum is right here. It is a Ludwig Black Beauty from 2004. It's tricked out a little bit. It has a new Ludwig strainer on it, as you can see right there. It also has DW true hoops, top and bottom, kind of focuses the sound just a little bit more. And then on the bottom I have Canopus snare wires, the vintage series. Very sizzling type sound. Sounds really good on the Black Beauty. I really like the way they sound. So that's the drums themselves. I also have an old Ludwig Superphonic. This is a 1976. There's the old blue olive pointy badge muffler. It is a 76 Superphonic 6.5 by 14, and so is the Black Beauty 6.5 by 14 as well. Pretty good shape. It's really not pitted too much. It sounds great. I use it quite a bit as well on some of the tracks. But those are the drums that I use primarily. Cymbals are Peisty 2002s. They're all that way. I have a 15-inch sound edge hi-hats. On my left, sitting at the kit, is a 19-inch crash. There is a 24-inch ride cymbal, not the big owl, Reverend Owl ride, just a regular 24-inch ride. I have a 20-inch crash on my right when I'm sitting at the kit. And then in the back of the kit, I have a medium 20-inch crash. And between them, a little bit lower, is a 20-inch China type Peisty. They sound great. They have that beautiful Peisty shimmer. You know, everybody has their own personal preference on what cymbals they use, but I've been using these for a long time, and I really like them. As far as heads go, I use Remo heads. On my Black Beauty, I use a coated Emperor X. It sounds great on the Black Beauty, nice thick sound. I use it mostly, aside from the sound, the durability factor too. Lasts a long time and it just sounds good, mics up nice. Coated Emperors on the toms, on all three. As you can see, on the bass drum is a clear Power Stroke 3 with a small little DW hourglass pillow, touching both heads just slightly. No muffling on anything. I like a nice big wide open sound. Doesn't really bother me at all when I'm recording or playing live, just as long as they're tuned well and they give a nice big open sound, which I like. So no muffling on anything except a little bit on the kick drum. On the bottom of all the toms are clear ambassadors, and then on the front of the bass drum is a smooth white ambassador. It's got a 5-inch hole cut in the front for the port. While I'm down here, I will go over the microphones. This is a D112 AKG at the porthole. This outside kick drum mic is a Warm Audio 47 Junior. On the mounted tom is a SM57. Back here on the floor toms, I have Audix D4s on both of those, as you can see. Both Audix D4s on those. Snare drum is a SM57 standard. Nothing on the hi-hat mic. I get enough bleed from the snare drum mic with the hi-hat to shoot through there. And if I play properly, if I play balanced and really think about that as I'm playing, I really don't need the mic. It just kind of sounds blended and balanced the way it comes through the bleed like that, so I don't have to really worry about it. I do have a couple little things going on with the toms. On the mounted tom, you'll see I have them mounted on these little booty shakers. Sometimes people complain about the tom being mounted on a snare stand that it kind of sucks the resonance out of it a little bit. And it does somewhat, you know, not so much with this one. I didn't really notice it too much, but I do have them mounted on there just to give it a little bit more resonance and tone. And then on the bass drum, you can't really see it because it's kind of dark. The lighting's not great in here, but I have those Gibraltar feet, the rubber feet, that add a little bit more resonance and tone to those as well, which did make a difference, and I do prefer them now that I have them on there. My Porter and Davies Gigster. Really like this thing. It just gives me that live bass drum sound when I'm playing. It makes it a lot more fun. There's the throne that goes with it. And it's cool. Expensive, but cool. I like it. On the overhead microphones, I am using Shure KSM 137s. There they are right there. Small condenser microphones. Pick up cymbals very well. They're real clear and clean. I like them. They're cool. They work. Not super expensive, so all of this really isn't all that expensive. A little bit, you know, here and there, but not too bad. Big green screen to give you the effects when I do my drum videos. The room itself is just an old converted bedroom. I have a vaulted ceiling, which probably helps with the sound in here. I have the drums mounted on some plywood to help give me a little bit more ambience. This is carpeted floor, so if I don't have them mounted on the, you know, set up on the plywood, it just sounds a little bit too dead. So for, you know, acoustically, and I like to have a little bit of liveness to my sound. So I actually carry that with me when I play live too. If I'm forced to be set up on a rug or something, it gives me a little bit more resonance and tone, which I really like. That's really about it. There's not a whole lot more going on with the room. It's pretty basic, just some sound panels on the wall, as you can see. You know, just to absorb some of the sound waves. One in the back wall here, my little station where I produce stuff, and that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for checking it out. If you have any questions or about anything or comments about anything, just let me know in the bottom. I'm one of those geeks that likes to read the comments and respond right away. So if you have any questions or comments, just drop them in the bottom there and below and let me know. All right, man, have a great one, and I'll talk to you soon on the next video. Bye-bye.